Good morning, Whitney. Good morning, Noel. Good morning, Beth. Welcome to Yoga at 9 a.m. on this Friday, if we know what day it is. Go ahead and take an easy seat on the mat. And the invitation for today is to switch the cross that is normal for your cross-legged position and to change that. And we're just going to take a couple breaths. We're going to add some arm movement, reaching out to the side, gazing up, just mobilizing the neck, keeping the rest of the spine straight, not back bending, and then exhale, coming back down. Take another breath in, arms coming up overhead. Exhaling, coming back down. Inhale, reaching, sweeping to the side, palms meeting overhead. Exhale, hands coming back down. You take 3 more, arms arcing out to the side, really reaching through, imagining yourself kind of inside a bubble, and you could push on those boundaries of the bubble and stretch those edges just a little bit more. Last breath in, reaching the arms to the side, inhale up overhead. Exhale, coming back down. And then take your hands, place them just at the lower ribs, where they kind of flare out to the side and up towards the center midline a little bit. See if you can just give that a little gentle squeeze. And then breathe into the fingertips there that are holding the ribs. And you'll feel the diaphragm expand as you inhale. Exhale, and just feel that gentle release of the muscle of the diaphragm as it comes back. Inhale. Exhale. And then just taking the fingers down a little bit lower and a little bit wider. You can widen the elbows a little bit, soften the shoulders, broad clavicles, your collarbones. And just feel this movement, feel this motion around the ribs. And deep inside the torso. And then walk the hands down almost to the very outside of your torso and down a little bit above the hip. You'll feel that last couple floating ribs, or the area in which they're laying there. Inhale. Expand the rib cage. Exhale, pull it in. Several more breaths. Just inhaling and exhaling, feeling the diaphragm as it expands and slacks back to that little dome shape. 1 or 2 more breaths. Thank you. A couple more breaths there. Is that any better hearing-wise? Okay. I'll turn my music down also. Too many Bluetooths, I think, kind of interacting. So go ahead and release the ribs there, and we're going to lie onto our back. Knees up and feet flat. And you're going to alternate one leg down, right leg's going to lengthen, and then come back up and drag the heel back. Maybe it floats above the mat just a little bit, and then extend the left leg down. Drag the heel back, inhale. And take this little kind of walking right leg down. Opposite knee is bent and foot is flat. And then you're bringing that leg back in, feeling a little bit of abdominal work. Contracting just above the pubic bone as you bring that leg back in. Lengthening in front of the hips as you take that leg long. Alternate side to side, right leg long, Then bends back up, left leg long, bending back up. Take just a few more. Pause with the legs. Both knees up, feet flat. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left arm comes back down. And then alternating, right arm up overhead. Back of the hand meets top of the mat. And then bring the arm back down. Inhale, left arm up. We're just alternating now. The arms, we're going to bring this all together. And then do some core work with dead bug pose. But right now, just bringing alternating right arm up overhead, coming back down, left arm up overhead, coming back down, and taking a few more. We're going to play a little bit with same side in this warm-up. So next time your right arm comes up, your right leg also goes down. So same side, and then right leg, right arm comes back in. Opposite, left leg down, left arm up, and then coming back in. Knee up, foot flat. As soon as the hand and the mat come into contact, opposite arm and leg move. The same side, right, and then left, and we're going to alternate after 3 more. One here on the left. Finding a nice fluid motion, the pelvis is staying on the floor, relatively still, shoulder blade is kind of coming down the back and then coming back up off the back. Last one on the right, last one on the left. And now alternate. As the right arm comes up, left leg again goes down. And then alternate opposite side. Left arm up, right leg now comes down. Both limbs back to place, opposite side. Right and left. Back, center. Inhale, left and right. Heel and hand touch the mat and come back to place. Inhale, right and left. Inhale, left and right. Exhale, limbs back center. Feel that little bit of core work. That's the psoas, that's rectus abdominis, that's some of the obliques. One more each side. Beginning with one we started with, left and right down. And coming back neutral. Next time you bring the right arm up, point the fingers towards the ceiling, extend the left leg. Right leg and left arm are still down. And then reach up and over, reach down to the top of the mat, or the bottom of the mat. Let the hand and the heel hover and back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach. The palm can face up towards the ceiling. The palm can face in towards the midline. Maybe it rotates a little bit through the movement. Two more. And set the hand back down, foot comes back to place, opposite side. Left arm, right leg. Reach the limbs up and down, exhale, back to center. Limbs up and down, exhale, back to center. Limbs up and down, inhale, back to center. Up and over, heel comes down with the hand and the heel hover. Feel the little bit of abdominals pulling those limbs back in center. 5 more. Right hand, left leg are staying on the mat. After this set here, all limbs come up. So 4, last one. 5, right arm comes up, left leg now comes up. And then left arm, right leg. Now the opposite arms and legs are reaching to the ceiling. Exhale, pull it back. Alternate. Keeping the lumbar space. Lumbar is your low back. Nice and neutral. Neutral means not pressing that into the floor, so that place is not flat. And if it's not, and it's also not arching up to the ceiling too high. So there is a little bit of a space. And you're feeling the sacrum, the pelvis stabilizing itself on the mat. It's not rocking right, it's not rocking left, it's not tipping down or up. It's like a very sturdy bowl. 2 more each side. The shoulder blades mobilize as the arms come up and down. Last set. Excellent. Pull the knees into your chest. Just rock side to side of the spine. Bring the hands down by the hips. Extend the feet up towards the ceiling. Variation here would be to bend the knees and have the shins be a tabletop. Either variation is fine. And you're just going to tip the right hip over to the left, comes up, and then back to center, left side. Tipping over to the left, that right hip's going to come up, and you're going to feel side muscles engaged to hold you from tipping all the way over. And then inhale over, left or right, exhale, bring it back. Find that neutral space in the spine, so if you're pulling your thighs in too much, release the abs a little bit and use more of the sides. Inhale, tip over. Exhale, center. Exhale, center. Option variation to tee out the arms, palms down. Feel how that pulls of the shoulders a little bit. This time now take it a little bit farther than comfortable. Pull it back. Opposite side. Take it a little farther than you might be comfortable with and then pull it back. Maybe bend the knees. Point the toes and squeeze the legs together. Three each side. Reach over. Feel that opposite side oblique. Do the work to bring you back to center. Good. Bend the knees, pulling into chest. Inhale, roll up. You're going to bring your hands to the mat, kick your legs behind you, and find a tabletop. Cat and cow, mobilizing the spine. Inhale, lift head and heart. Drop the belly down. Exhale, turn the tail cat. Inhale, cow. Gently pull the inner thighs towards the midline. Exhale, cow. 3 more. Exhale. Press the hands into the mat. Reach the spine up towards the ceiling. Pull the navel in towards the belly. Inhale. Turn the tail. Turn the low back. Turn the mid back. Upper back, neck lifting up. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Draw that in. Tail turns. Head and face coming closer towards navel. Inhale. Last one. Exhale, cat. Inhale, coming to tabletop. You're going to step your right leg forward between your hands, and then inhale, come up. Low lunge, you can keep the toes turned under, or you can flatten the foot. Make sure that you have a nice 90-degree angle, the knees not over the ankle or over the toes. And this femur bone is not dropping down or lifting too high. You want a fairly parallel with the mat here. Inhale, arms up overhead. Post that thigh, left thigh, into the floor like you're standing on the leg. We're going to take a high twist to our right, bring your hands in heart center. Inhale forward, exhale, twist to that right, set that elbow on that knee. Press into the hands and create a long line from right elbow through the hands, left elbow through the knee, into the floor with the right foot. Even that left shoulder, deltoid, shoulder cap muscle is pressing forward just slightly. Pressing this left elbow into the mat. Breathing here. One more. Inhale, lengthen the spine, press through all points. Exhale, come back center, lift up the arms. Exhale, fold. Lift the back toes, knees, step back to a plank. Option variation to drop the knees and lower to the floor. Variation chaturanga. Bend at the elbows, look forward. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths here. Alternating one heel down, bending opposite knee, or finding stillness and lining up the alignment. Pressing into the thumb pad, all fingers extending out. Rolling the bicep up towards the ear and the ceiling and dropping the shoulder down, you'll feel that neck lengthen. Bending at the knees any amount if you need, and then pressing the backs of the knees, heels down, finding that triangle, almost U-shaped contraction of the underbelly, and then stretch along the whole back body. Inhale, look forward between the thumbs. Bring your weight over the hands, plank. Hover the knees. Back to plank. Hover the knees. Press the hands into the floor. Wrist, elbow, shoulder integrated together. Straighten the knees and bend. Come down to tabletop. Left knee forward. Right knee back. Inhale, lift up. Find those nice angles here. So if my knee's coming forward over my toes, push into that foot to keep that hip back. Hips stacked and in alignment. 3 breaths in. Drop the shoulders into back pockets. Post into that right side, just like you're standing on it. As if the lower leg were there and the foot connected. Inhale, lengthen. We're gonna fold and twist to our left. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, fold. Twist, to the left. Press the hands in together. Left elbow, right elbow, creating a line, pressing into that left knee, into the floor. Keep posting onto that right side, don't lose it. Lengthen the spine, inhale. 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Press through all points. Exhale, come back center. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Up overhead, exhale, fold, lift the back leg. Step the front foot back. Plank position, lower down, chaturanga. Bend at the elbow. Inhale, look forward, upward face. Exhale, look back, downward face. 4 breaths here. Inhale. Find the alignments, palms reaching into the floor, spreading wide. Thumb pad included there. Rolling the arms, biceps facing the ceiling, triceps facing down. You feel that length in the neck. Pull the abs into the lower belly. Exhale. Blow through that straw and feel that lower belly ignite. Pull the heels down. Last breath in. Exhale, look forward. Come back to plank position. Bring the weight over the shoulders. Hover the knees. Inhale, plank. Hover the knees, exhale. Feel that low belly. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low belly. Drop both knees. Right foot forward. Inhale, lift up. A little different twist here. Exhale, hinge forward. Take the left arm under the thigh. Pull up. Hands, prayer, palms together. Press through and twist. Now the under part of that right knee and the inner part of that left elbow are pulling and hugging up. Twisting to the right, coasting on that left thigh. Toes are flat. Exhale, back center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Lift the back foot. Step the right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Strong arms, pressing thighs together. Strong glutes, toes into the mat. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here. Palms spreading wide, biceps and triceps rolling in. Heels reach back, pull into the low abs. Last breath in. Inhale, look forward, 3 knees to hover. Find plank, hover the knees. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hover the knees. Last one. Exhale, hover the knees. Drop them down, left foot forward. Inhale up. And find that same twist underneath the thigh on the left. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, right arm under the thigh. Pull up, press down into the right foot. Hands, prayer. Feel the under hamstring on that left thigh. Work and work and work as you pull up. Press down with the leg. Post that right thigh into the floor. Twist to the left, lengthen the left hip back. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, untwist. Reach up, exhale, fold. Step it back. Plank position, lower down. Exhale. Hold up dog. Pull the thighs together. Press into the toes. Push the arms down. Lift the chest and heart. Exhale, roll over the toes. Down dog. 2 breaths. Find the alignment. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plank. Just drop both knees. Inhale, right foot forward. Inhale, lift. Coming back to our twist. Keep the toes up on the back foot. Inhale, forward, lean. Exhale to the right. Elbows on top of the thigh. This time, inhale, lift the back leg. Exhale, drop it down. 5 of those. Inhale, lift the back leg. Press into that standing your right foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Stay here. This is building up to our side angle twist. And exhale, bend the knee. Twist forward. Send the right leg back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lower. Up, lift. Exhale. Reach the hips up. Heel, sink back. 1 breath in. Exhale, look forward. Rock to plank. Hover the knees once. Inhale, plank. Drop the knees. Left leg forward. Find that low lunge. Inhale, lift. Inhale, hinge. Press into the left foot. Push the hip back. Exhale, twist to the left. Elbow over the knee. And then for 5, inhale, lift the back leg. Exhale, drop. Press into the back toes. Stretch the heel. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, lift. Keep that left hip. Hamstring strong. Pressing into the foot. 2 more. Inhale, reach the heel. Press into the toes. Come back, last one. Reach the heels, hold it there. Press into those alignments of the arms, elbow to elbow, elbow to knee, knee through the foot into the floor. Drop the back knee, exhale, unfold, send it back, make your way to the floor, exhale, drop, inhale, lift, exhale, fold back, downward face. Keep a long downward dog as we come into our plank. Inhale, forward, hover 2 knees. Inhale, point the head. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, point back. Exhale, drop both knees, right leg forward. Inhale, lift, toes are up on the back foot. We're gonna take that under thigh twist. Exhale, hinge forward, left arm under, pull up on the thigh, hands together, wide elbows, 5 lifts. Inhale, lift, exhale, drop. Inhale, lift, stretch the heel back. Exhale, drop. 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Press into the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Connect your heel to your head. Exhale, twist. Drop the back, or keep the back knee lifted. Step it back, plank. Exhale, inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Press into the palms, fingers wide, all knuckles down into the mat. Pull the heels back, lift up the hips. Last breath. Inhale, look forward. Shift to plank. Hover the knees, 3. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Lower the knees, left foot forward. Inhale, lift, toes are up on the back foot. Inhale, hinge, press into the left, scoop under the thigh. Pull up, press down, hands together. 5 lifts. Exhale. Inhale, lift, stretch the heel, bend the knee, drop it down. 3, 2. Last one, hold the heel, stretch back. Press into that left foot, pull up on the thigh, press the thigh into the floor. And inhale to exhale, come back. Send the left leg back to plank. Drop both knees. Take a much needed little break. Sit the hips back. Child's pose. Roll the forehead side to side, gently along the mat. Feel the hips opening up. Send your breath into the lower belly, tops of the hips, low back. Almost as if you could push your hips back with each inhale. By adding weight and space. Bring the head to neutral. Bring yourself back up to tabletop position. Knees come to midline. Arm bones under the shoulders. Inhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg kicks up to the ceiling. Exhale, pull it through, warrior 1. Rotate that back heel. Inhale, lift up. Open up to warrior 2. Find a nice long stance. Under thigh here, really holding. Twist towards that thigh. Interlace your fingers under your hamstrings there and just pull up and then press down with your thigh. And then keep that. Come back to the arms open. We're going to keep that foundation for our side angle. And then we're going to revolve it into those 2 variations we worked on. Inhale, reach forward, reach the right arm. Exhale, elbow into the inner side of the knee, left arm up. 3 breaths here. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Find the peak of that triangle, come back, warrior two. We're going to revolve to the first variation. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist to the right. Find the revolve version. Palms together as a variation, open arms as a variation. Bind as a variation here. Just keep the hands heart center, pressing together. Find that long line from the elbow on the right into the right foot. Lengthen the crown of the head. Inhale to exhale. Twist back, warrior two. You're going to pivot the right foot in towards the wide edge of the mat, finding wide straddle. Prasarita, exhale, bend forward. Hands find the mat. Variation A, just pressing the hands directly under the heart and then elbows bend back. Wide feet pushing top edge, bottom edge of the mat. It's like you're stretching the paper, stretching the band, pressing into the feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend the knees, inhale, rise. Open T. And then find warrior two on the left. Turn towards that left thigh. Find that nice long stance. Interlace the fingers under the thigh. Pull up and then press down with that leg. Feel that grounded sensation. And then come back to the warrior two stance. Long leg behind. And we find side angle, reaching forward, 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 windmill the arms. Right arm up, left down, inside the left leg. Remember that sensation of the arms pulling up onto that left thigh. Feel the foundation. 2 breaths. Last one, inhale, lengthen, exhale, come back center, warrior two. And we revolve. Inhale, reach forward, exhale, twist to the left, right elbow, left knee, press into the hands. Re-engage the entire right foot, grounding into the mat. Find the pressing down of this left hip. Lengthen the spine. 2 breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, unravel. Pivot that left foot in, find wide straddle. Bind the arms back behind, interlace the fingers, push the thumbs away. Exhale, fold. Knuckles facing the ceiling. Lift the chin, look forward to the mat. Push the feet away from one another. Push the backs of the knees straight, not hyperextended, not locked. Quads coming up off the thigh. That little bone in your kneecap is pulling up. Release the bind. Hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, rise. Warrior two on the right. Open up that right foot. Find that nice long stance. If you'd like to twist toward that thigh again and find that sensation here, go ahead and do so. We're going to take that wrapped variation of the revolve. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Left arm under right thigh. Pull it up. Press it down. Be careful not to send your right hip out to the side off the mat. Pull that back in. Re-engage that left foot. This is a balance. Twist to the right. Find the right hip pressing into the floor. Hands, palms together. Twist open. Inner eye of that left elbow, pulling up towards the thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, untwist. Coming back to that wide straddle. Pivot the right foot. Hands catch the waist. Exhale, fold. Widen the elbows, pull the shoulders down the back, up towards the ceiling. Widen the feet by pushing the top and bottom edge of the mat away from one another. Pull up on the kneecaps. Take the crown of the head towards the mat. Reach the sit bones up to the ceiling. Inhale, look forward. Drop hands to the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Stand up. Open the left foot. Spread the feet wide. Turn to the left side. Pull up. Press down. Extend the arms long. Inhale, reach forward. Twist to the left. Right arm under left thigh. Hands, palms together. Pull up. Twist left. Re-engage that right foot. Two more breaths. Eye the elbow on the right side, pulling up into that left inner knee. Take the hip back to the midline if you're going off the edge of your mat. One more breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, come back. Wide straddle, arms out to T. Exhale, fold. Keep the arms out wide. Reach for the outer edges of the feet, Prasarita D. Widen the elbows. Keep that sensation of pushing through the legs. Wide and down. There's like this 45-degree angle of vector and press with the legs into the floor. Wide along the edges. Rock the weight forward to engage the front of the thigh. And stretch the heel open. Inhale, release. Hands underneath. Toe heel in just a little bit. Maybe 2 steps. Bend your knees. Palm either knee here. Drop one shoulder down. Look back between the gap of the elbow and hip. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, left. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right. One more each side. And then coming back to center. Pivot to the top of your mat. Step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And finding that first mountain pose. Hands come down side. And we're going to find tree before we find the floor. Bring the weight into the right leg. Lift the left knee. Reach down with the left hand, and then externally rotate that left hip. Bring the sole of the foot to the inner thigh of the right. Press together. Open the left thigh back to the wall. Hands heart center. Finding all points of that standing foot. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen the arms. Exhale, hands heart center, and release the foot down. Other side. Grounding into the left. Lift the right knee, reach down with the right hand. Rotate that hip. Press the sole of the foot inside left thigh. Hands heart center. Inhale, grow. Hands heart center. Release the leg. Set it back down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold, making your way to the floor. Step back onto knees. Drop hips. And bring the legs around. Rolling down. Bring the knees up. Kick the legs up towards the ceiling. Waterfall. If you'd like to lift up and set the hands underneath the sacrum. A little gentle lift to the pelvis there. Letting the blood rush back from the feet. We're going to flex the toes, flex the feet towards the nose, point away. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Separate the feet a little bit so you can do ankle rolls. Opposite direction. And then point again, bring the feet together. Release the hands from underneath the pelvis if you have them there. We're just coming back to that tick-tock, right, feet right, feeling the left hip come up, feet left, feeling the right hip come up. I'm just noticing what the effort is like now. It's nice to return to something we did in the beginning to see if it has improved, if it's harder. And then one more each side. Draw the knees in and squeeze up into a little ball. Exhale, drop. Left foot to the floor, right ankle crosses over the knee. Bring the left side into the chest, reach around the shin or the hamstring for supine pigeon. Tuning into your breath or any sensation on that right hip. And then if your hands are on your shin, bring them down underneath the eye of the knee, and then more towards the hip. And we're going to extend and flex that left foot. So as you come down, point. As you come up, flex. Point. And kind of squeeze the hands there a little bit and kick up. A little bit of rehab for our hamstrings who got the brunt of our workout today. And bring that back down. We'll tee out the arms and take side twists. Right sole of the foot to the left floor. Keep the head where it is, or turn, twist the torso. Any amount that you can release more through the shoulders. Any amount that you can soften through the hips, tension in the feet. Last breath, and come back center. Opposite cross of the ankle, reset the pelvis, left over right, and reach through, bring that right side to chest. And if your hands are reaching around the shin, reach around the hamstring, just under the kneecap, and then extend and flex. Point the toes as you come down. Flex the foot as you come up. Couple more. And let that release. And drop the sole of the foot over to the right, floor, off the mat. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the hips. Last inhale. And coming back center. Extend your legs long and your arms up overhead. Take the hands a little wider than the edges of the mat, and the feet more narrow towards the center. I think some of you have been in my class before. These are the Leos, the 4 stretches that we kind of go over from side to side. So you're going to hover your right heel about a foot maybe above the floor. And you're going to kick it over to the left. That right hand is going to stay grounded and creating a long line of energy from your right hand to your right heel. Same side body, right hip's going to come up. This is actively stretching the right side. So that right leg's trying to lengthen. Right arm is trying to inhibit or stop the range of motion by keeping itself grounded. In turn, stretching in both directions. You're going to feel it above the hip, maybe even a little bit below the hip, into the latissimus, right shoulder. See if you can ground it back in as best you can. Reach that right side, and then pull with the right hip. Feel that oblique lighten up, and then pull the hip back, slowly reground the heel back to center. Inhale, hover the left heel. Exhale, reach it over across the midline and as far as you can manage with your range and whatever you have around you. Ground that left hand in, don't let it leave the floor. That's going to inhibit some of that left side, reaching, but dynamically stretching somewhere in that midpoint, above, below the hip, above, below the shoulder. Where is it for you? You can even kind of pull the hip back in and then reach it long again. Experimenting with some of that contraction and stretch, reach it, and then pull with the left hip. Feel that oblique work. Bring the hip back down and lower the heel. Take the heels wide, bring the arms narrow. I'm gonna inhale, hover right palm towards the ceiling. Exhale, cross the midline. Reach up and overhead. Now ground that right heel. Don't let it leave the floor. And if you're lifting up the left torso, drop it back down. Let the left side support you. Reach, reach, reach. You're going to feel this now, maybe the different spot, front or back of the hip, above or below it. Reach that heel in. Reach, 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 reach. Like you're trying to grab something. And then pull with the right hip and shoulder back to center slowly. Keep losing the full earpiece. Now, left hand hovers up overhead. Reach, reach, reach over across the right. Ground the left heel in. Reach, 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 reach. Right hand is up overhead. That right torso is just supporting you, not lifting up or trying to take you farther. It's just supporting so that the left side really works. Ground the left heel. Reach the left side. Reach, 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 reach. And then exhale, pull with the left hip, left shoulder, back to center. Bring your heels back, bring your arms back down center. And these next few moments, take any posture that feels like it would better end your practice. And if you are feeling cooked, then go ahead and take Shavasana. While you're doing that, the app, I realized, says that the class is 45 minutes long. I've been teaching an hour, so I'm going to kind of compromise and end at around 50. Take any pose. That could be a happy baby, plow pose, shoulder stand, bridge, child's pose. Any variation of anything that we've done. Take another breath in whatever posture you're in. And finding invitation is maybe a 5-pointed star to kind of integrate that last stretch that we did, the Leos. And then find Shavasana, any variation you've taken, and allow yourself to become present to wherever you're at, to thank the work that you've done, the rest that you've achieved. And take these next few moments in stillness and in silence. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms up overhead, point your toes, reach your arms, and then exhale, pull the elbows and knees in close and roll to a side. And bring yourself to a seated position. The invitation is, again, to take that opposite cross that you're used to. Bring the hands heart center. And we'll end with those same breaths that we started with. Inhale, reaching across the bubble. Feel the space. That boundary is wider, is larger. or spacious exhale, hands heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. And as we exhale and in the class we say namaste. Thank you so much for coming to my class. Enjoy your Friday. Take care.